Coin number 1. The user has submitted an image of a coin with no text query. The image shows two sides of a gold-colored coin. The obverse left features a bust of a man with the inscription Edward vs 8 DGBROMN Rex FD Ind Imp. The reverse right shows a mounted figure fighting a dragon and the year 1937. The user's intent is to identify the coin and get more information about it. I will use a combination of visual and text searches to provide a comprehensive answer. I will perform a visual search on the entire image to get a broad identification of the coin. I will also perform visual searches on the two distinct sides of the coin to gather more specific details about the obverse and reverse designs. The provided bounding boxes are highly relevant for this purpose. I will use the visible text and year on the coin to craft specific search queries. The inscription, Edward VIII and the year 1937 are key identifiers. I will also search for the full inscription to understand its meaning. This will help find information about the history, rarity, and value of the coin. Refinement. I'll combine the information from the visual and text searches to formulate a detailed and structured response. The search results should provide context on why an Edward VIII coin from 1937 is notable as he abdicated in 1936. I will look for details about the coin's rarity, its status as a pattern or proof coin, and its value. The coin shown is an extremely rare pattern coin of the 1937 Edward VIII sovereign. These coins were never officially released into circulation due to King Edward VIII's abdication in December 1936. The coinage that never was. While King Edward VIII ascended the throne in January 1936, he abdicated less than a year later to Mary Wallace Simpson. This meant that the Royal Mint's plan to produce coins with his effigy was halted. Rarity. Only a very small number of these trial or pattern coins were produced in preparation for his coronation, which was scheduled for May 1937. The Royal Mint holds a few examples and only a handful are known to exist in private collections. Historical significance. These coins are highly sought after by collectors because they represent a unique and brief moment in British history. The coin's design also broke with tradition as the effigy of Edward VIII faces to the left, the same direction as his predecessor George V. Monarchs customarily face in opposite directions to each other on coins. Design. The obverse features the portrait of Edward VIII designed by Humphrey Paget. The reverse shows the classic design of St. George slaying the dragon by Benedetto Pistrucci. Value. Due to their extreme rarity, these coins are among the most valuable in British numismatic history. A single Edward VIII sovereign was sold for a record £1 million in 2020. A £5 pattern coin of Edward VIII from the same year has sold for over $2.2 million. Coin number 2. The user has provided an image of a coin with no text query. The image shows the obverse and reverse of a copper coin. The obverse features a profile of Liberty and the date 1792 along with the inscription Liberty, parent of science and industry. The reverse shows a wreath and the words 1 cent. The user's intent is to identify the coin and learn more about it. I will use visual search to identify the coin and text-based search to gather details about its history, designer, and significance. The bounding boxes provided in the image context are highly relevant for the visual search. I will also use the visible text on the coin to craft specific text queries. My search plan is as follows. Visual search. Perform a visual search on the entire image to get a general identification. Also perform a visual search on the bounding box for the obverse left side and the reverse right side to confirm the details of the design and inscriptions. Text search. Formulate text queries based on the key information from the coin, such as 1792 Birch cent Liberty, parent of science and industry coin, and 1792 1 cent coin. This will provide information on the coin's history, designer, Robert Birch, and its status as a pattern coin for the United States. Refinement. I will analyze the search results to synthesize a comprehensive response that explains what the coin is, its historical context, why it is so rare and valuable, and key facts about its design. This will provide a complete answer to the user's implied query. The coin shown is a 1792 Birch cent, an extremely rare pattern coin considered to be one of the first cents proposed for the United States. Historical significance. The coin was created in 1792 as a trial piece for the United States coinage before the official U.S. Mint was fully operational. Designed by Robert Birch, it features the phrase Liberty, parent of science and industry on the obverse, reflecting the ideals of the new nation. Rarity and value. The 1792 birch cent was never mass-produced and only a small number of these coins are known to exist today due to its rarity and status as a precursor to U.S. currency. It is highly sought after by collectors. One example of this coin sold at auction for nearly $2.6 million. Coin number 3. The user has provided an image of a coin without a text query. The image shows both sides of a gold coin. The obverse left features a portrait of Liberty wearing a cap surrounded by stars with the date 1822 below. The reverse right shows a bald eagle with a shield on its breast and a banner inscribed E Pluribus Unum with the inscription United States of America and 5D. The user's intent is to identify the coin and get information about it. I will use a combination of visual and text searches to provide a comprehensive answer. I will perform a visual search on the entire image to get a general identification. I will also perform visual searches on the two distinct sides of the coin to confirm the obverse and reverse designs. The provided bounding boxes are useful for this. I will use the visible text and year on the coin to craft specific search queries. The key identifiers are 1822 cap bust and half eagle from the 5D inscription. This will help me find information on the coin's historical context, its designer, its extreme rarity, and its valuation. Refinement. I'll synthesize the information from the searches to formulate a detailed response. The search results will likely highlight that the 1822 half eagle is a famous rarity in American numismatics. I will structure the response to first identify the coin, then explain its historical background, and finally detail its extraordinary rarity and value. The coin shown is the 1822 cap bust half eagle, a $5 gold coin that is considered one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American numismatics. Historical significance. The coin was minted in 1822 at the Philadelphia Mint, but despite a mintage of 17,796 coins, nearly all were melted down due to changing gold and silver values at the time. Only 3 examples are known to exist today. 2 of these coins are permanently housed in the Smithsonian Institution's National Numismatic Collection, leaving only a single privately owned example in the hands of collectors. Design and value. The obverse features a profile of Liberty wearing a cap, a design by John Reich. The reverse, also by Reich, depicts an eagle with a shield on its breast and a banner with the motto E Pluribus Unum. The privately owned 1822 half eagle is a famous numismatic treasure. In March 2021, it sold at auction for a record-breaking $8.4 million, making it the most expensive U.S. gold coin ever sold at auction at the time. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more update.